Hi everybody, it's cowplant-pizza here and welcome back to another Create a Sim video. Today we're going to be making a sim based around this hare that JohnnySims just released to the public for download, and I am so excited because this hare is absolutely gorgeous. There will be a link in the description on where to download it from, and you can also follow him on Tumblr. The hare is called the Jared hare, and JohnnySims normally makes hares for male sims, but I believe that all of his hares do work with the female frame as well, and there are two options, there's with strands and without strands, and I obviously went for the one with strands because I think that it just makes the hares look way more realistic than without strands, where they look a little bit flat and not as fun. I just wanted to apologise for not uploading these past few days. I have been very busy and I just wanted to fill you guys in with what I have been up to. So if you watched my last video, you will have heard that my hamster Fern unfortunately passed away last Tuesday. She was 2 years old, and while that is quite old for a hamster, I was hoping that because she'd been given such a good life she would thrive and live almost to 3 years old, but unfortunately due to the heat wave that we had in the UK last year, she encountered some extreme health problems, and for the last year she hasn't been very well, and on Tuesday we made the very sad decision to euthanize her. However, that does mean that I have a custom built cage that is completely free for another little hamster or small animal, and I wanted to announce that I have found a hamster to adopt in an area about an hour away from me, and he's going to be called Basil. He's currently called Munson, and he is a 1-year-old brown long-haired Syrian hamster. I'm going to put a picture up on the screen now so you guys can see him. He is super cute. I was really drawn in by the white fur around his eyes and his little nose area, and I cannot wait to pick him up. I'm grabbing him this Friday coming, so I believe that's in 4 or 5 days time, and he's just adorable and I can't wait to give him the best life. I am adopting him from a family who has a 15-year-old daughter, and they have 3 hamsters, and unfortunately they are having to rehome 2 of their hamsters because she is doing her GCSEs, which are the high school exams in England if you're unsure, and she no longer has time to spend with all 3 of her hamsters, so she is rehoming 2 of them. And I asked the mom who's doing the rehoming which one is the friendliest, and she said that the girl one, who is called Luna, is actually the friendliest, but I just couldn't get Basil out of my mind, and so I chose to go with him. And I just headed out today and got all of his supplies, all of his bedding, all of his toys and hides and water bottles and accessories and everything, and I will be setting up the cage over the next few days, and I'm just so excited. He looks absolutely adorable. The other really exciting thing that I wanted to share with you guys about what I've been up to is that I went on a date last night. It was with a girl that I've known for about 5 years now, and we actually did date a little bit just before COVID, but things didn't work out because I wasn't 100% sure on my sexuality, and over the past few years I've become very confident with my sexuality and have understood that I am pansexual, whereas at the time I just thought that I was bi, and then I was questioning that, and I was very confused at the time, but now I'm very confident with my sexuality, and so I shot her a message when I saw that she had liked one of my Instagram photos, and very politely asked her if I could possibly have a second chance, and she's absolutely lovely and understanding and so empathetic and sympathetic about what I went through, and so she did. She gave me a second chance, and we went to Wagamama's last night and it was amazing. We had the most lovely time, and I'm seeing her again this Friday. She's actually going to be coming with me to pick Basil up, and I'm really excited about that because she's a little bit nervous around animals. She really isn't a fan of my dogs. I remember when she came over the first time we were dating, and my dogs really scared her. So I thought that it would be cute for her to see a smaller animal that I take care of, because animals are a really big part of my life, and obviously if things progress, which I'm hoping they do, there will be a big part of her life as well when she just comes over to see me. And so I want her to be comfortable with at least one of the animals in my life, and so I thought it was better to start off with something smaller like a hamster. I'm also then going to be taking her to a vintage fair on the Saturday, which I'm also super excited about because I got a really cute outfit from one of these online shops that advertise on Instagram, and I was hoping that it would actually come before yesterday's date, but it didn't, and so I'm hoping it arrives by next week. But it's kind of like fairy core, goblin core aesthetic, and yesterday my outfit was very Stevie Nicks, and I think I've officially found kind of my style of fashion, if you want to call it that. I always thought it was kind of hipster and grunge, I guess, but now I think it's more fairy core, cottage core and goblin core, because I felt so pretty yesterday. And I don't have a picture of the outfit, but I do have a picture of the makeup that I wore, and I'll just put that on screen now as well, because I'm so proud of how it looked, and my hair looked really cute. And I don't want to sound full of myself, but I don't go out very much, and so I was actually really happy with how I looked yesterday, because it's a really rare thing for me to feel confident in myself, especially with being a plus size person. But anyway, yeah, enough about me, back to The Sims. I realised I just spoke over this whole Create a Sim video just blabbering about myself, so I really do hope you guys don't mind that, but here is the finished look. I absolutely love it. It kind of reminds me of Tokyo Drift, the Fast and Furious film, and so I'm going to just go ahead and actually make her an official sim and a townie in my game because I love her so much. So I gave her the high maintenance trait, and I think I also went for 2 lifestyle traits instead of like anything else. I think I went for insider and bro, because she just, insider and party animal, she just gives that vibe. Like, she will be out on the dance floor just breaking it down every single day of the week, and she never gets tired. She loves DJing, she loves dancing, and I gave her loads of different music likes, if you want to call it that. She likes high energy sims and spirited sims, and I think she also, no, I must have not done that. I was going to say that she didn't like egotistical sims, but then I think that she runs her own Instagram account maybe, and is a little bit egotistical herself maybe, so yeah, and she rolled the name Angel, which I think suits her perfectly. So here's the final look at beautiful Angel. It is the end of the video now, guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment if you can. See ya!